Hi guys, Mike here. Great to have you back today. Hey, just been thinking and mulling on how we've come from level 4 to level 3, and looks like soon we'll be going back to level 2. But it's just really important at this time that the key word that God's been giving me is one of discipline. It says in Proverbs 16:32, it says, "Better a patient man than a warrior, a man who controls his temper than one who takes a city." Another version says, better to rule the spirit than to take the city. And, a guy like Daniel, and I want to talk about Daniel in a moment, he had rule over his spirit. It says in Daniel 5, verse 12, "This man Daniel, whom the king called Belteshazzar, was found to have a keen mind and knowledge and understanding, and also the ability to interpret dreams, explain riddles, and solve difficult problems. Call for Daniel, and he will tell you what the writing means." Then in verse 14, "I've heard that the spirit of the gods is in you, and that you have insight, intelligence, and outstanding wisdom." And I don't know about you, but I'd like to have a lot of intelligence and outstanding wisdom. But here's the deal with Daniel. He didn't start this at 30 or even 80. He was about 80 years old in the lion's den, but he was 15 when he was captured and taken to Babylon. And he had that discipline from day one. Remember, he said, "I don't want to eat at the king's table." The king's table represents the culture of that time. Let me take my culture, let me take my upbringing, and see if there's a difference. And of course, that was the first choice that he made to stand up for discipline. And that was the basis for everything else, which led him to have the top job in the land, other than Nebuchadnezzar himself. Daniel fasted. A key thing to Daniel and the other three guys, Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, was they fasted and they prayed. Remember, Jesus said in Matthew, when the disciples couldn't do something, they said, "Oh, what happened? How come we prayed? We couldn't do it." And Jesus said, "This type only comes out with prayer and fasting." And Daniel fasted and he restricted his diet, so he had a discipline. And I want to encourage us. I mean, the McDonald's thing's a bad illustration, but you just see people have discipline for a month. They eat well at home, they peel their veggies, and then they pig out and go to McDonald's and queue up for hours just so that they can gorge themselves. And it's like, man, a total lack of discipline. But what's it like for us spiritually? So I want to encourage you today, keep the disciplines that you've put in over the last 6 weeks, and it will prosper you for the future. So be blessed, grace, peace. See you later.